In this lesson, I'm going to look at multiplying out double brackets, but a quick method. Now, this is not compulsory. It is faster, but if you find it too confusing, you can just revert back to the normal method. And this only works when you're squaring a bracket, i.e. the two brackets are the same. So it wouldn't work with x plus 5 times x plus 6 or x take away 2 times x plus... It only works when you're squaring the same bracket. So let's have a look at the old method and see if we can see a pattern and a quicker way to do this. Because that's what maths is often about, spotting patterns, spotting what's happening and applying it. So if we look at this idea here, x plus 4 squared, x plus 4 times x plus 4 is what that means. And we look at what's going on when you do x times x, you get x squared. The 4 times, the x times 4 and the 4 times x are always going to be the same because the numbers at the end are going to be the same. So you're going to get a 4x and another 4x, which gives you this bit here. And then 4 times 4, which is 16 at the end. Now you add these two together, so double them up, and you'll get this bit here. So let's look at it to see if we can do that in a quicker method. Hopefully you can see that you're going to get an x squared because x times x. We know that just by looking at it. You're going to get an x squared. You're also going to get a 16 at the end. And some people make this mistake when they times this out. They just think that's the answer, x squared plus 16. They forget about this middle bit, this bit here. So we can see here we get a 4x. The 4x is those two multiplied, but you have to double it. So you times these two and double it. Now if you can do that in your head and you can go straight to the answer, you can go x squared, it's 4x doubled, 8x and 16. And that's your answer. So if I was to do that quickly in my head, I'd go, okay, square that one, x squared, multiply these two and double them, 4x doubles 8x, and then square that one, 16. We've got to be careful to remember this bit in the middle though, because it's easy to just say x squared plus 16 is your answer. Okay, let's look at what happens when there's a takeaway. So you're still going to get an x squared. You're going to get a 3x here, but it's going to be a minus 3x, isn't it? Because it's a takeaway 3 here, so minus 3x doubled. And then at the end you're going to get minus 3 times minus 3, which gives you a plus 9. Okay, so if I was jumping into the answer, I would go, okay, that gives me x squared. This is going to get a minus 3x doubled, if you like, which is minus 6x. And then a plus 9 at the end. So you're always doing this bit, doubling it, timesing them and doubling it to get the middle. Timesing them and doubling it to get the middle. Okay, let's look at a couple of harder ones. So 2x times 2x, that's going to give you 4x squared. 6 times 6, 36. Times these two and double it. So that's going to give you what, 12x. But you have to double that. So your final answer, 4x squared, 24x, 36. Now this is a kind of thinking line here. You don't need to write that in. You can go straight from there to your answer. Okay, x squared. This would be times those. So it would be minus 5xy. You can double it. And then times negative 5y by negative 5y, that would give you plus 25y squared. Okay, so you get x squared, you've got minus 5xy doubled, that's minus 10xy. And then you've got your 25y squared. Now I know I've got the double in first here, but that's the kind of idea. Times these two things and then double it. Okay, a few more, and again remember you don't have to do this. This is just an alternative method that if you quite like it you can use it. If it's too confusing, don't use it. So x squared plus 3 all squared. So square x squared times x squared, that's x to the power 4. Times these two, so that's what, 3x squared, but you've got to double it. And then 3 times 3 is 9. So final answer would be x to the power 4, double this. That'd be 6x squared and then plus 9. Okay, let's look at this last one here. So square this one, 36. Times these two, that's going to give you minus 6y squared. But we have to double it. And then minus y squared times minus y squared is plus y to the power 4. So I'm just going to leave it this way around. 36 So you get a minus 6y doubled, that's minus 6y squared doubled, minus 12y squared, and then plus y to the power 4. And you could write this all the way around if you want. Y to the power 4, take away 12y squared plus 36. Again, I'll repeat myself, you don't need to do this, it's just an alternative method.